Hey guys, it's Velocity Reaper here, and this is going to be a huge video, guys. I am talking about everything Black Ops 4, everything that's been announced, everything that's coming, and everything that we know of as of right now. And I know I am super late on this. I apologize. I was not ready to do a video about the day that it happened, and I don't really have rights to the videos and stuff, so I didn't think that I could put together a very detailed and full video for you guys. But since the time of the release of the official release, sorry, of Black Ops 4's trailer, we have gotten a lot of information from that, and we will be able to talk about that. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and let that trailer run for you guys, and then I will meet you guys right after that. Alright guys, so now that we have that, we are going to go through it a second time here, and I slowed down a little bit so we can go frame by frame and really see what's going on here. So, starting off with, we got 24 hours. This is just kind of general campaign stuff. I was not a huge fan of the Black Ops campaigns, so I cannot attest to any of this stuff, but DEF CON is definitely a zombies thing. I am more so interested in the zombies content that we will see. A little bit of Mason with the numbers, I know that. A little bit of multiplayer from... That's the first original Black Ops. This is also a Black Ops zombie right there. Again, some more campaign scenes that I don't personally know, so excuse me for that. I apologize for not playing through that, but I'll definitely have to do that before Black Ops 4 comes out. So we might end up doing that on the channel. A little bit more Black Ops 2 multiplayer stuff. That was from when the official reveal for that game came out, and we had a ton of really cool stuff to look at there. Mob of the Dead. Okay, so that is a huge thing that we're going to talk about, and then they're going to show Origins, I believe, in just a second after this next little frame. These are more, I think this is, yeah, that's Origins right there. I thought that was Black Ops 3 campaign. Yeah, now that is Black Ops 3 multiplayer. And then we move into more Black Ops 3 multiplayer. So nothing too crazy here, but the most important part that I'm pulling apart from this is the zombie stuff. I really care about the zombie side of things. And what we know going out of Black Ops 3 was that we were going to revisit Mob of the Dead. And it is definitely and 100% confirmed that we will revisit Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 4 in some sense, some form, some way. They will do a remake of the map, kind of showing us the underground layer that is in there. Guys, I could talk about zombies all day, but there is, from the comics, an underground layer that is inside of Mob of the Dead that stores the transit characters there, and that is huge for us seeing it in the trailer for Black Ops 4, knowing that we're going to go there, and I believe the whole Black Ops 4 is going to revolve a lot around our transit characters. Now, beyond that, we don't really know much else. We usually get multiplayer first, guys, so you guys can expect that when they do an official reveal, which is May 17th right there on your screens. And I will talk about the timing of when this game comes out in just a second as well. But May 17th, official reveal of multiplayer usually, or storyline. We'll probably get storyline maybe, because they usually do multiplayer at E3, and then we get zombie stuff kind of later on, right before the game comes out. I know the last time for Black Ops 3, they did a whole San Diego event just for Black Ops Zombies, so everyone was really waiting on that, and it was super ridiculous, super awesome, super cool for them to do that. And the zombies community of things is kind of separated from multiplayer because it's such a huge community that they really did. It's kind of tough to combine them. You combine them in trailers, but you don't really combine them when you're doing reveals, because Black Ops Zombies has become a huge thing. It's its own culture. There's a Reddit that I'm always on. I always love to stay there and see what other people are finding and stuff like that. And there's so much depth to zombies that I could literally ramble on for days, but that is for the future of this game of Black Ops 4 coming in the future. So getting into the next thing here is we're going to talk about the timing of this game. October 12th, guys. October 12th. Does that not get you excited at all? It's freaking ridiculous that we're getting the game a month early. But what we're not catching here is the reason why. Treyarch and Call of Duty, Activision in general, cannot compete with Red Dead Redemption 2. That is the reason why the game is coming out a month early, because they cannot compete. Red Dead Redemption 2 has so much more hype. I can guarantee you it will be an excellent game, much better than Call of Duty, and it will stand for a longer time than Call of Duty. Even though I'm not trying to hate on Treyarch at all, I'm super excited for Black Ops 4, but they cannot compete with Red Dead Redemption at all, in any sense. And that is why the game is coming out a month early. They are sidestepping to there's another game that's coming out that I can't think of the name of at the top of the moment. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But the most part is Red Dead Redemption is what they're trying to avoid, trying to clash with that, and they know that the sales just would not be up there when Red Dead Redemption comes out. So getting that extra head start on them is going to give them the ability to get their sales out of the way, and then still, Red Dead Redemption is still going to take its time, but it'll be 2 or 3 weeks before that. So that's going to be super exciting. I am super excited to see that. And the next thing I want to get into is what we know about Black Ops 4 so far. And the little slogan that they gave us at the end there that says, "Forget what you know." That is a very interesting concept to me, because we have already, spent a lot of time in these Call of Duties, investing ourselves in the storyline and the culture behind it, the depth, the history of it, the lore, and it's a big part of the Black Ops storyline as a whole. So why are they telling us to forget what we know? I think that more so applies to the campaign side of things, because when these games start to get officially revealed and stuff like that, they don't show you too much of the multiplayer. Okay, like I said, they split things up. So campaign first, then we get multiplayer, then we get zombies or whatever the extra mode is, depending on the popularity. But that's usually how they do it for Treyarch. So I believe the slogan of "forget what you know" really, really pertains more so to the campaign than it does to anything else. But it could also be saying to us that, hey, these games, the previous games that we had, yes, they're super cool. They have an amazing storyline, but, we're moving forward and we're moving into new territory, and this is totally new. It doesn't apply to that stuff. Don't try and make the connection there. Which I couldn't see that happening, because it's Black Ops 4, and we've had 4 of these games in a row now from Treyarch. So, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and now Black Ops 4. And they're probably saying, hey, people are going to be thinking like, they're just going to continue the storyline. That's why they leave cliffhangers and stuff like that. And maybe they're just trying to, clear the air a little bit and say, hey, guys, this is going to be totally different. It's not going to be what you expect. And don't try and bring, your previous knowledge into this game, because it's going to be different. It's going to be something special, and it's going to be something that we've never seen before, which is usually what Black Ops does for us, and usually brings us, a unique experience compared to the other 2 Call of Duties. That it really stands out as a game as a whole, and Treyarch does an amazing job on these things. I've talked about this before, and I would never in a million years think that they would release something terrible or half I can't really say the word, half-assed. Okay, I'm gonna say it. they wouldn't do that to us. So I definitely trust in that, and I definitely think, like I said, it is more so a slogan for the campaign side of things. So don't think too much about that. And then, like I said, I've already talked about the zombie sections of it. But again, this is just a 35-second teaser trailer, so there's really nothing you can kind of pull away from it, I mean, of course, there's the Mob of the Dead stuff. Yes, I think that's super cool. I think we're going to definitely be going there. And it's pretty much guaranteed that we will be using our transit characters, Russman, Samuel, Stuhlinger, and the last girl, I'm forgetting her name, but it's on the tip of my tongue. We will be using those characters throughout the next storyline for zombies, I believe, and then we may get introduced to our 04 characters again, so expect that as well. The next thing I want to get into is this some out of nowhere. The speculation of a World at War remaster came out of nowhere, and I'm going to do a completely other video talking about why I don't want a remaster of any of the games that they've made in the history of Call of Duty. I would rather have them just ported over, backwards compatible, but that is for another video, guys. But I really just for a general taste of what I'm thinking is that I don't like what they do with the games once they're remastered. Yes, they look beautiful, great, amazing, but you're ruining a kind of unique, a nostalgic experience by, updating things and changing things. And if you're not going to be clean cut in your remaster, if you're not going to leave things the way that they were, then, it's just not going to work. It's not going to be a successful game. And we see a lot of that in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. As of right now, that game is absolutely dead, just like most of the Call of Duty series at the moment. But definitely, that one really flopped for them. As hyped up as it was, as amazing as it was, as excited for it as I was, it just really came down to Activision taking the wrong steps and really just getting away from the main point of remastering a game is to bring back the nostalgic experience. And I just don't think that they did that. So that whole World at War remastered idea, it hasn't been confirmed, but I guess in another GameStop leak, there was a title for a promotional item that says World at War box set, which I'm assuming, or what people were assuming, is that it's going to be a remaster that's coming along with the actual Black Ops 4 game. And if you guys are excited for that, let me know. Personally, I mean, I don't see a point to doing it. there's no real point to do another remaster of World at War. I mean, we just had a World War II game release, and you know, it's I don't know. I don't see the value in doing something else here, but you know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna try and make money off of it. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely I'll keep you guys updated on that, and I will make sure to look out just in case it does become to fruition. But I don't think it's gonna be a thing. I think it might be pertaining to something else, but I don't wanna, you know, this is all speculation, and I can't confirm anything. So just my take on what's happening so far. And then moving into our last major point here, guys, is a Battle Royale mode in Black Ops 4, guys. People are really speculating on this and saying like, hey, this is coming. This is guaranteed. This is something that the community needs to keep it fresh, to keep it new. And this has already been in Call of Duty Online. And to give you guys a brief explanation of Call of Duty Online, it is the Chinese version of Call of Duty, because I guess they can't have an official like normal Call of Duty release. So what they did was they created an online version of it, and they threw everything in there, literally everything. It has the favela, it has AN-94s, it has the AQ-47, it has ACRs. Everything is thrown into that game, and they also have a Battle Royale mode, which looks super cool. It's a great idea, and I think that this push for Battle Royale modes is becoming more and more prominent because of the genre of Battle Royale modes now. It has become huge. Epic has led the charge for that, and a lot of companies are going to probably start hopping on that. And I think a game that would really benefit from it would probably be something more along the lines of Battlefield. But Call of Duty wants to do their own take on it, and they've already kind of done it. Like literally, they've already done it. It's in China. People have played it, and we're not allowed to play it here because it's Chinese servers, so you can't really connect 500 ping real quick. But you know, it's a good idea, it's a good concept, and it's not confirmed, it's just speculated. But I personally don't think that it would fit for Call of Duty. I don't think that it's something that should be there. I think a Battle Royale mode in Call of Duty is just really tough to work around because of the balancing of their weapons and stuff like that. It's a little bit different in the way that Epic did it. Epic did it in a very specific, particular way that is different from a lot of companies in the way they did it. It's different from PUBG. It's different from those styles, and I just don't think that it would fit into Call of Duty that is a little bit more realistic than most other games. So it's just not like the right game for it. Personally, my take on it, and I think that the idea of having it isn't a terrible idea. If they wanted to do it, I'm all for it, but I just don't really particularly want to see it in Call of Duty. I think that they should stick to what they're good at, which I think is their multiplayer experience, and I'm sure that Treyarch will provide an amazing multiplayer experience. So I don't know, a Battle Royale mode in Call of Duty. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 specifically, or if not Black Ops 4, then they can test it out in Sledgehammer's turn when they test things out, and people can hate on them for that. But that is all the news that I have, guys. That is everything that I need to cover in this video. So like I said, Black Ops 4 is officially announced. Also, one more thing, if you hop onto Black Ops 3, you can get a calling card for Black Ops 4. It looks super cool. It's a cool animated one that they did just to promote the game some more. So definitely go check that out if you guys just want to have it. It's going to run out soon. I think it ends on like the 21st maybe, or maybe in the next couple days. I can't really remember which one it is. It's not going to be there for much longer, so definitely go get it if you haven't gotten it already. But that is it, guys. I definitely want to cover all of this for you guys, and we will do more in-depth breakdowns of videos in the future. Never done a breakdown like this in this form where we kind of check out the trailer and kind of break it down from there and have so much information to talk about. And this is becoming a really long video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Make sure to leave a like, sub up, share around, and be here for some more Black Ops 4 content in the coming months. And I'll catch you guys then. Peace.